everyone, my name is Michelle and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my 34-week pregnancy update. So I'm currently 34 weeks and 1 day pregnant with my second baby boy. And if you're new, I am trying to go for a VBAC this time. With my first pregnancy, I did have to have a scheduled C-section because he was breech. And so this whole pregnancy, I've been having the mindset, I'm going to have a VBAC. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. I want this more than anything. But now that I'm getting further along, I really have to start mentally preparing myself that may not be the case. I may have to have a repeat C-section. It may be scheduled, it may be emergency. I just feel like with my first pregnancy, I was not mentally prepared for it. Even though it was scheduled, and I knew I was gonna have a scheduled C-section for about a week before I had him, I still just wasn't mentally ready for it. I was very devastated that I had to do that. It was a very scary experience for me, and I just really don't want to go through that again. But I have to really get myself in that mind space now that is a possibility, because I don't want to have the same kind of experience I had mentally with the first one. I want this one to be a lot more enjoyable. Also, I have some very exciting news. So with this whole pandemic that's been going on, a lot of places are closing down, obviously. So in my area, we actually haven't had very many cases, and we're actually starting to open some stuff back up. So as of May 2nd, our little ultrasound place that we have in town started accepting clients again, which is very, very exciting. So with my first son, I did a 3D, 4D ultrasound, and it was amazing. I loved it so much. I have his picture over here, and looking at it, I can completely see my son's face in it. It looks exactly like him. And I was getting really disappointed that we weren't going to be able to do that this time, just because everything was closed and some businesses were starting to open back up again. I looked it up and they are accepting patients. So I do have an appointment scheduled this afternoon, and I'm so excited. So make sure you guys stick with me till the end, because I'm going to actually be taking you along with me on that little journey. So I'm going to be doing it a vlog style. So I do apologize in advance if it's super awkward. I've never done a vlog before. I'm an extremely awkward person, so I'm not really sure how that's going to end up, but I'm going to do my best. So anyway, let's jump into the video. So the pregnancy apps that I've been using this pregnancy are the Pregnancy Plus, the Ovia Pregnancy, and the What to Expect. So according to those apps, he is 18.19 inches long, and he is 5.25 pounds. So he is about the size of a cabbage, it says, which is pretty big. That's kind of crazy. My first son was born at 19.5 inches, I believe, and he was 7 pounds even. So he's getting to be the same size as he was when he was born. So that's pretty exciting. He's getting really big. So this week, instead of starting off with my symptoms, I'm going to start off with my weight. So I started off this pregnancy when I first found out I was pregnant. I was 151 pounds. I lost about 6 pounds in my first trimester and gained it back very, very slowly. So last week I mentioned I was 158 pounds, which isn't a big weight gain since the beginning. But this week I weigh myself every Wednesday because that's when I turn over to a new week. So I weighed myself yesterday and I was 162 pounds. So I did gain a total of 4 pounds in just 1 week, which is crazy. I can't complain though, because I was a little bit nervous that I wasn't gaining enough weight. So I don't think that's going to be an issue anymore. I'm kind of nervous I'm going to start putting on that much weight every week, but we'll see. I have to be a little bit more careful. So that puts me at a total of a 11-pound weight gain for this pregnancy at 34 weeks. So now for symptoms. So I've still been having the heartburn like crazy. I know there's an old wives' tale that means that your baby's gonna have a lot of hair. I don't believe that at all, because I had a lot of heartburn with my first son too, and he was a little baldy. He had a little bit of hair, but not that much. So I've also been having some heat flashes. I've been getting really hot. It mostly happens at night when I'm sleeping. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll just be so hot. The other night, actually, I was up for 2 hours. I turned on my fan, I took off my clothes, I jumped in a cold shower, and I just could not cool off. I was so hot. I ended up going downstairs because for some reason the ventilation upstairs isn't as good as it is downstairs, so it's a lot colder downstairs. So I slept on the couch down there and I was able to get some sleep, but I was so hot. It was ridiculous. So as for the dizziness, I mentioned that I've been having extreme dizziness and nausea and vomiting and all that stuff. So I haven't vomited this week, so that's good. I haven't been nauseous. My dizziness, I think I've had one spell where it was a little bit, but I sat down and I felt better. I did increase my protein, and I honestly think that's what helped me. So really, if you guys are having trouble with dizziness and you can't figure out why, you're doing everything you can, try increasing your protein, because that, I swear, is what helps me. I've just been trying to incorporate like little protein shakes. So the ones I've been using are the Premier Protein and also the little Breakfast Essentials. So the Breakfast Essential, like the little pre-made drinks, are 10 grams of protein, and the Premier Protein is 30 grams of protein. So I'll try to have like one of each every day just to make sure I'm getting that extra amount, and it's really helped. So I also feel like he is dropping. It looks like he's dropping sometimes. Like sometimes I'll look at my belly and I'll be like, no, he looks kind of high, and other times I'm like, no, he looks really low. But I feel like he's dropping. Like I feel a ton more pressure down there. Like I officially have that pregnancy waddle. I'm like walking down the hallway waddling like a duck. And it's so funny because we're required to wear N95 masks at work. And the ones that I prefer to wear just because they're more comfortable are the duck bill ones. And so I'm wearing this duck beak on my face while I'm waddling down the hall, and I look like an actual duck. It's pretty ridiculous, but it is what it is. Also, I mentioned before that I have a ton of swelling going on down there. Like it looks like there's balls going on. Like there's so much pressure, there's so much swelling. That's definitely still going on, if not a little bit worse, now that there's so much more pressure going on down there. And I feel like that has a lot to do with my waddle. It's just really uncomfortable to walk. Like it feels like they could pop. I don't think they will, but it's a ton of pressure. So also because of the pressure, I think that is why I have been urinating a lot more. I can no longer make it through the entire night without using the restroom. Normally, I'm not the type of person that gets up in the middle of the night to pee. That's never been an issue. Even in my first pregnancy, that's never been an issue. But as of this week, I can't make it through the whole night without getting up to go pee. It's usually around like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, like clockwork. I have to get up and go pee. So that's been fun. I'm also still having a little bit of the menstrual like cramping, really like down low. It isn't as bad this week, I would say. Like it's not as consistent. It's more just like once in a while kind of thing, not like every day. It's just once in a while, and so I think that could be dehydration. So I've been trying to make sure I'm drinking more water as well. I'm also getting more Braxton Hicks, it feels like. I tend to get them more towards like the end of my day. Like if I've been working on my feet all day, I get them like when I get home. Like I'll try to like pick up the living room or something, and I just like I can't. It just gets so uncomfortable. And I think that's just kind of my body telling me I'm working too hard. I need to like take a break. I need to cool it. Like I'm just wearing my body out or something. I don't know, because I notice it gets a lot more at night. So one more new symptom that I've been having this week, it actually happened for the first time yesterday. I wear compression stockings at work, so I think maybe that's why it hasn't really been an issue. But I came home from work and I had huge swollen feet and ankles. Like I had cankles. Like they were so big, it was disgusting. We have a 2-story house, and so when I came upstairs to get dressed, like that's when I noticed it, because I felt like my ankles were so swollen, I felt like I couldn't bend my foot all the way. So like I took off my socks and I'm like, oh my god, my ankles are huge. So that's fun, that's starting up. So I had my doctor's appointment today, actually just a few minutes ago I got home. And so I do have to go to these appointments by myself, unfortunately. But I was able to hear baby's heartbeat. It sounded so strong and so loud. It was very exciting. I love when I get to hear his little heartbeat, but like I feel like today, I don't know if she found a really good spot or what, but today it just sounded so strong and I was just so happy. She also thinks he is still head down. Again, I have my ultrasound later today, and so we'll see if we can figure that out. It's not a medical ultrasound at all, so I'm not sure if they'll tell me, but I'm hoping they will. As of right now, I am still a good candidate for the VBAC, she says, and my next appointment is at 36 weeks, and she's going to check me for group B strep and also for dilation and his position and everything like that. So that's when I'm going to start getting monitored a little bit more closely, and that's when I'm going to start going in weekly. So that's so exciting. It's getting so close. I cannot wait to meet him. I want him to cook as long as possible. I don't want him to come early, especially during this pandemic time, but I'm so excited to meet him. Alrighty, so now it's time for me to show you guys my belly at 34 weeks. so that is my belly at 34 weeks. Please don't click out of the video just yet. I have my ultrasound vlog coming up right now. Alrighty, so we are on our way to drop Liam off at my mom's house because with the whole COVID thing, they're not allowing kids in the building. Just us two, and we have to wear masks. So we're dropping him off right now, and then we'll head over there. Liam, say hi. 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 What's your name? Liam. You're Liam? Yeah. We got our car seat already in the back. We have to put it together still. My name is Mommy. Yeah. Who's that? Is Daddy?
What's Daddy's name?
What's your name?
What's your name? Daddy. Your daddy?
You're not Daddy.
So we're getting ready to head in now. What do you think he's gonna look like?
I don't know.
You think he's gonna look like Liam?
No.
I think he's gonna look like
I don't
Liam.
know. Yeah, most likely because all my other kids look like their mom. All of my other boys look like their mom, and my daughter looks like me. So you know.
And it's a boy. What if it's a girl?
It's not. We know that.
Okay, so we're gonna try to film when we go in there. I don't know what their rules are, but we'll do our best. So we're here right now. We're waiting. They got all these pictures on the wall. They're super cute.
Hello.
Hello.
So this is where we're at. Honestly, it's like a movie studio. I don't know what they plan on filming in here, but I think they just want to watch the movies.
So we're back at the house now. It's actually been a couple hours since our ultrasound. It was so relaxing in there that when we got out, we were so tired. We just wanted to take a nap. We picked up Liam and he was ready for his nap too. So we just woke up and now we're just hanging out on the couch watching TV. But for the ultrasound, he is head down, so that's super exciting. We got to see his little face. He had his arm in front of his head like the entire time, and so it took a while for her to be able to have him move it, but yeah, we got some pretty good pictures and I'm super happy that they were actually open with all this going on. So thank you guys for following us along. Alrighty, well thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye.